Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is X if you don't know me, and today I have a new video obviously, and I will be talking about the new BLK Cosmetics from the one and only Ann Curtis. So last week I actually logged into zalora.com.ph to check if they have the BLK Cosmetics line available, and surprisingly they have it. So the reason why I bought mine from Zalora is that I already have an account, and so that I won't have any trouble checking it out and logging in and all those stuff. So basically it took around 4 days, actually it's 2 business days for them to be delivered. So here they are, and I will be doing a first impression review. What I got is the All Day Matte Powder Foundation. It's in the shade Light Beige. It's this one. And I also got the Contour Blush and Highlight Palette, and it's in the shade Flushed. It's this one. And I also got their the long-lasting liquid matte lipstick, and I got the shade Simple. It's this one. So without the packaging, or I mean without the box, the lipstick looks like this. It's really pretty cute. It's sleek, it's suave. I like the packaging. It's really sophisticated. And the contour palette actually looks like this, right? You open it, it looks like this. You get a really good huge size mirror, and you get 3 pans. So this is the blush, this is the highlight, and this is the bronzer. So typically in other brands there are actually shades or shade names for each pan, but in BLK there is none. And the next thing is the All Day Matte Powder Foundation. I hope that it stays true to its claim that it's all day matte, because I'm technically a very oily person. So it looks like this. By the way, I really like the packaging of everything. How the powder foundation looks like. It also has a sizable mirror. This is the product. It has a compartment with the puff inside it. Right, so without further ado, so obviously I don't have any makeup on except for my eyebrows. This is the only primer that I put in my face right now. So I will be starting off with the powder foundation. Alright, so let me see. I guess I will be doing half of my face using a brush, and half of my face using the puff that's or the sponge that's included. This is the swatch. There. It's of course powdery because it's powder, and it's a bit darker on my skin, but let's just go ahead and try it out. Really put some primer for us to test if the powder foundation is doing okay on its own. So as you can see, it only gives me like medium. No, it's actually just light coverage, but it seems buildable. Alright, so here is the first layer using a sponge. So I will be building it up to a second layer. Actually, you could find some cakiness in this area right here, if you could see it. Or maybe because I just have a lot of pores on my nose, or on that area in my nose. Alright, so I think the light is washing it out, but oops. But you could still see my blemishes, my sunspots, or my little freckly thingies over in here. Now I will be testing it using my favorite foundation brush. It's a stippling brush, and actually it's not indicated if you could use this powder foundation wet or dry, so I'll be using this dry. Alright, so I'm on layer 1 using a brush. I did not also use a concealer, just so I know the coverage of the foundation. Okay, so this is the first layer using a brush. Let me try building up the coverage. So we're on to our second layer. Okay, so we're done with the second layer on this side of my face using the brush. But if you could see closely, and by the way, I'll just need to blend this one here, or maybe this is because of the application, or the applicator. So what I observed is that when applied with a brush, the application is smoother compared to applying it with the sponge that's included, but coverage is still light. It's actually just pretty light, not a medium for me. Maybe because I have a lot of beauty spots or spots in my face. So far, I don't really like the buildability of this powder foundation. So I'm only speaking for myself, because it's how it applied on my skin and in my face. Alright, so moving on, we'll be trying out this one, the contour palette. So I'll be starting off with the bronzer. Bronzer looks like this, right? It's pretty cool toned, and it's pretty light. Maybe this one, or this shade, this actually comes in 2 shades. The other one is like a peachy pink one, and I guess this one is for fairer skin tones, and the other one is for medium to darker skin tones. So this is how the highlighter swatches. Right, I actually like it. It's not a stark white gold, but it's actually like a golden champagne color to me. So it does not have a lot of glitter. So let's see later on how it applies to the skin. Alright, so this is how the blush looks like when swatched. There, I like it. So I like these 3. especially the highlight. Starting with the bronzer. That's like one layer. Of course, the formula is really buildable on this one. Yeah, it's kind of really light. So I'm just bronzing up the usual areas of my face that needs some color. The camera does not really capture it. I actually like it. I usually just bronze the sides of my nose when I know that I'm not doing any contouring. So far, I'm actually liking it. Color payoff is not really that out there, if I may say, but it looks okay on my skin. And so next we'll be trying out the blush. Can't find my blush brush. I'm going in with a blush. Ooh. But it's really buildable. So far, I'm loving this. Does not have a lot of kickback when you dip your brush into it. I like it. I actually really like it. I like it so far. Alright, so that's how the blush applies. And I will go in with the highlighter. My highlighting brush is not here. Alright, so I'll go in with the highlighter. Whoa. I really like this. I don't know about you, but I really like this. It's not glittery, it's not blinging, it's not the usual Instagram highlighter that you could see on me, but it's really natural. It's like my second skin. The highlighter just melts on your skin, and I like it. There, look at that. So I usually use this brush for highlighting. It's like a tapered brush with a fluffy end. I don't really like using a fan brush to highlight because it leaves like a single undispersed line on my face. So what I usually do is just have this brush and just do some little small circles on the place that I want to highlight. And one of my favorite spots to highlight is just this one here above my eyebrows. Right, so let me try highlighting my nose with this. Bam! Look at that glow. Just it's really ang lakas maka-fresh. I like this. And Curtis, you got me. This palette is really a must-have. See, it just looks natural. I like this. I like this so far. Alright, so the last thing that we'll be trying out right now is this liquid lip. Very cute, and it's the long-lasting liquid matte lipstick in the shade Simple. So this is how the tube looks like. By the way, it has 3 grams of product in it. And by the way, guys, BLK Cosmetics is cruelty-free. So let's go ahead and try it. So Here it is. Ooh. It actually smells like the ColourPop Ultra Matte lips, and it kind of feels like them too. As you could see, there is a bit of patchiness, but maybe because of the shade. The color is your perfect everyday nude. There. See that? There's like a bit of stickiness. I'll be waiting again for like a few seconds for it to fully set. Alright, so that's how it looks on my mouth. So far I like it. I like the shade, and it's actually pigmented, but maybe because it's a light shade, it has a tendency to be a bit patchy, but when you build it up, it's actually really pretty. Alright, so here is everything that I have bought. All I actually did was to just curl my lashes. I did not put mascara just because I'll be getting back to work after filming this. For my final verdict for this all day matte powder foundation, I'll be giving this 3 stars. The coverage is light, and it does not really conceal the blemishes and the pores. Maybe if you put concealer after, but alone, I'd say that coverage of this one is just light to medium, not really medium to full coverage. So buy this one if you are looking forward to use it for, you know, just setting your foundation or your liquid foundation. Alright, so the price of this powder foundation is 399 pesos. So for like the price point, you could actually find other powder foundations that could give you a more buildable coverage. There are also more cheaper powder foundations than this one. Alright, so the next thing is this contour, highlight, and blush palette in the shade Flushed. I really like this. I will be giving this 5 stars because it really suits the Pinay skin tone, and really natural. Not perfect. This one is perfect for every day. If you're not really fond of contouring your face, you could just go ahead and grab this palette and slap on some bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter, and your face will look like, you know, snatched. This one is for 499, but for not really drugstore cheap, but for me this is sulit for your money. This is a bang for your buck. And the last thing that I've tried today is this liquid matte, long-lasting liquid matte lipstick. I'm giving this one 4 stars for my final verdict. It cracks a little bit because I have a big mouth, and I usually have a lot of saliva all over. But yeah, 4 stars because I like the shade, I like the pigmentation, and I like how it applies to your lips. It does not also have a chemical scent to it. So this one costs 349 pesos. So all in all, if you're gonna ask me, I will be giving BLK Cosmetics or I'm just speaking for the 3 things that I have tried. I'll be giving it an overall verdict of 4 out of 5 stars, because yeah, it actually lives up to its claim that it's uncomplicated beauty. So obviously, all you're gonna need for an everyday look using BLK Cosmetics is, well, the foundation, the palette, and this liquid lip, and of course the eyebrow pencil. They actually have an eyebrow pencil and an eyeliner pen for sale, but I did not get, hindi naman kasi ako ma-eyeliner. Yeah, that is it for today's video, and if you like this, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below for any suggestions, any criticisms that you want me to know, and please go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future. Again, my name is X, and see you on my next videos. Bye bye, mwah!